good morning. So I wanted to do a week 6 update. So in this video, I'm definitely going to do my pathology, but that'll come later because I want to research stuff before I just put it out there. And I've done research, but there's so many, the human body is crazy. So it's a lot for my brain to comprehend. So I want to make sure I comprehend it before I put it out there. But here are some things in week 6 that are just a little bit hard for me to get used to. So not wearing a bra. I wore a bra every single day, day and night. I never didn't have a bra on. Never, ever didn't have a bra on unless I was in the shower or in a bathing suit or something like that, which all my bathing suit tops were bra-like. Now having to put a bra on is wild. It's probably my favorite thing in the world to just be wait, I could just put a shirt on, not have to worry about the color bra, the support of the bra, how much coverage there is, if it's gonna show at the top or not, or anything like that. Just amazing to not have to wear a bra. It's my favorite thing in the world. The scar strips, I want to do a whole entire video on are all scar strips the same, and then how to use the scar strips, because I got orders from my plastic surgeon on how to use them, and I just think it'll be helpful because the information is not really there on the internet, and I just want to be as helpful as possible with that. I'm doing everything at this point, so there's nothing that I'm not doing that I could even think of. I'm packaging my orders, carrying my boxes, going in the pool, playing volleyball, throwing my niece and nephew around in the pool, swimming with them on my back, holding them in the water. And my nephew's 9 and he's half my weight. He's 55 pounds and I'm fine. So this is week 6 and I'm totally fine. So again, give yourself the time to heal. You will heal. I have not worked out yet. I definitely want to work out, but I have not worked out yet. All my clothes, I'm going to go through my clothes and I'm going to do a few videos talking about flatty fashion, because I just feel it's kind of lacking on the internet, and that's something that I really love. So that's something I want to do. So far, everything that I go to put on fits me so well. I am embracing my body to a different degree. It's wild. My husband had said that. He's once you get your breast removed, you're going to embrace your body. And I was yeah, I will, probably. I had no idea it was going to be like this. I'm just walking around the house in underwear and a tank top. I would never do that. I was so insecure about my body because my chest was so big that everything just looked so provocative on me, and everything was needed to be extra supportive, and it was just a lot. It was a lot. As I had said in a previous video, I'm definitely going to do a video on supportive bras for large chest, because that's my wheelhouse. That's something that I've been dealing with for a very long time, since I started developing, I feel like. Any more updates? Let me check my notes. Okay, I just checked my notes, and I do have something talking about scar strips in my notes, but I'm going to save that for the scar strip video, so it'll be one spot where you can find it. It's not going to be spread out. The only other thing that I want to say is that even though in these videos I'm like this, I am not hunched anymore. I used to be lopsided, so this side was like this every day. And I have pictures of before I even knew that my breasts were an issue. I knew my breasts were an issue, but before I knew they were a health issue, me and my husband used to work out and take pictures of our progress, and my husband would be your shoulders are crooked, and I'm I don't know what to tell you. This is just how I stood all the time. And I think it's because this breast was so much larger, it hung down very low, and so I think I would try to overcompensate like this, and I think it was such a subconscious thing that I didn't know I was doing it. I didn't know how to fix it. I no longer have it. The first week when I came home, I remember texting my sister. My sister was oh, how is it? And I was I have to stop being hunched, because I was walking like this everywhere, and I was this, crooked, and it was very weird that I didn't have the weight pulling me down, and I didn't need to be crooked. And I said to her, I was I need to figure out how to straighten up, and I'm fine, I'm straight. Right here you see my scar strips. That's what you see. If you see a bump out, if I'm not wearing my scar strips, I don't have a bump out, but I am wearing them. But I will do a video on the scar strips, so you guys don't forget. Check out my shirt. Isn't it so cute? It means equal in sign language. I'll put down the place where I got this, and you guys can go check them out if you want. I thought I was getting fluid buildup over here, but I think I just need to work out and continue to eat a lot of protein. I'm not too worried about getting that drained again. I'm not seeing them for a while, so I'm not too worried about it. I will definitely do a video once I go see them again, so that's going to be in a few weeks. That'll be I'll do a 3-month video. But for now, I don't really have that much else to talk about for updates, because I'm 100%. So I will be doing videos again on fashion, and I will be doing things on cleaning out my closet and seeing what works for my body and what doesn't. What works for my body, even if you don't have boobs, you might not feel comfortable in. So just use it as I don't know, something just to watch for fun and don't take it to heart, I would say. Everybody's body is different. Everybody's comfortable in different things. And that's it. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Hey, just an update before we do pathology about working out. Me and my husband just started working out last night. This is the same exact thing that I said last time when I got my nose done and I was like, oh, how'd I get back into working out? You don't have to watch me do workouts. You can watch somebody else do workouts. It's actually, you're not watching anybody, you're watching like an animation of it. We went through back to beginner. We were on advanced. We went back to beginner just because we have to get back into it. It's been 6 weeks since we worked out. And we started with legs because legs had the least to do with arms. I think abs were next, but you had a plank with abs. And I just didn't think I was ready for planking. But yeah, it's free. The app is free. Download at-home workouts. We do the male one, so it has like a guy on it. I tried the female one. I wasn't a huge fan of it. It's at-home workouts. It's like a red logo. That's what it is. And we started with beginner legs. You can start with whatever you want, but you can look at the workouts and see which one you want to start with. Legs, just we knew had the least to do with like heavy arm stuff or planks and everything like that. So that's why we started with that. So anyway, again, this is the same thing that I said with my septum when I got my nose fixed. Like if you want to get back into working out, this is a great thing to do. And then you could do beginner for a while, and then if you feel you're ready, you can go into intermediate, and then you can go to advanced. These are the only workouts I've ever done. So if you've seen me like on my Instagrams with like a 6-pack, these are the workouts I've done. I've never done anything else. We don't do heavy lifting. We just lift our own body weight, and that's it. So I just wanted to put that out there. Again, we didn't start until 6 weeks. So just take it easy, and I love you guys. Start off slow, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hey everyone, so I'm back. I want to talk about my pathology, but then I realized I have really bad pronunciation, and so I'm not going to be able to pronounce any of the things that I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to do my best. The air conditioner is on, so it's probably a little loud. Hopefully it'll shut off soon. But I went into this, and my pre-op diagnosis was high risk, benign, prophylactic mastectomy, and then my post-op was the same. So everything they found was non-cancerous, benign. So on my right breast, they found the fibroid I don't know how to say it. That's the thing that I originally found. That was the first biopsy that I had. It was measuring up to 2.5 cm. That's benign. Very small chances that it could turn into cancer, but it does, I think, like slightly increase your risk of getting breast cancer, but it's rare that it would turn into cancer. The background breast tissue was proliferative fibrocystic changes with I can't read good. Including columnar cell changes and stromal fibroids, fibromenatode something, and dactyl. I can't read for my life. All of that is non-cancerous, and again, things like that can turn into breast cancer. It's very rare. The fibroid, whatever, is a super rare. It's a super rare lump that you can get in your breast, so it would make sense that I would have that, right? The skin and nipple without significant histopathic abnormalities. 2 biopsy cavities with clips identified. So those are the 2 biopsies that I had in the right side. And then I'm negative for carcinoma in the specimen examined. So that was the right breast. That's the breast that we had all the issues in. The left breast was, again, prophylactic, and it was benign breast tissue with proliferative fibrocystic changes, including columnar cell changes with columnar cell hyperplasia, stromal fibroids, whatever, and ductal, as that other word that I don't know how to say. So basically it was very similar in this side, except for I had hyperplasia in my left breast. Hyperplasia is like the growth of your cells, like your cells just keep growing, which again could be, could turn into cancer. The one that I had was low chance of it turning into cancer, but still increases your chances of getting cancer. And I think that's why, I'm not sure, but I think that's why my left breast was so much bigger than my right breast. It was like a cup size bigger. And the same thing with everything else. So skin and nipple without significant histopathic abnormalities, and negative for carcinoma. So then there was another thing that I wanted to talk about. Basically the weight of my breast was 1,666 grams in total. My left breast was 100 grams more than my right breast, and that was the larger one. They talk about what the actual place that was biopsied, what the fibroid, whatever, they actually like feel like, and it's this one. It says, well circumscribed tan white rubbery mass with slice. So that's what the fibroid, whatever that I got biopsied, that's what that actually felt like. That's kind of weird to me. Talk about the clips. So one was a mini cork, that was the marker, and the other one was a bow tie. And then the remaining tissue was tan yellow, fibroid fatty, I don't know how to say this word. It says consisting of roughly 80% densely fibrous tissue with diffuse fibrocystic change. So my breasts were 80% density, which is crazy. So that would be like, what, 20% fatty tissue, and the rest of it is density. So yeah, it wasn't like a diet thing or anything like that. And then the left one, it didn't have any markers in it or anything like that, but it was the same where it said the fatty tissue thing. You can see that there. And 80% density. So that was my thing. I think the most shocking thing to me, besides the really rare thing that went totally unnoticed, it didn't get picked up in a mammogram, it didn't get picked up in anything, was the fibroid thing. That was like a rare lump that never got biopsied. That was kind of weird, but really the hyperplasia in my left breast kind of freaked me out. I mean, I had the cell changes in both, so I think that my cells are rapidly growing in both, or growing in both. But yeah, the hyperplasia kind of scared me because I know that can put you at a higher risk for breast cancer. Yeah. So that was it. That was what I want to share. I'm sorry if this part of the video was painful because I can't read good and like these are terms that like I don't know how to pronounce, but I just wanted to put it out there in case anybody was curious. Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.